You can see Nigerians are ready to defend our votes. We don't want any glitch from INEC again. And that's why we are saying mandatory transmission, real-time transmission of election result from the polling units to INEC. And all of us will be watching it real-time, that nobody will come and steal our votes again. If we want to make mistake, let us make mistake, but we must be the one that made that mistake, not a National Assembly. They are supposed to be our representatives. If you want to be a distinguished senator to the citizens, pass the retransmission of election result from the polling unit to the annex server. And also do not reduce the 360 days mandatory timetable for INEC to announce their election timetable. They have reduced it to 180. It's unacceptable to us. It must be, we fought for it to be that 360. It must be 330. And next year in February will be the election for National Assembly and Presidency, and March for governors and state assemblies. Anything short of it is unacceptable to us. We must have free, fair, inclusive, credible elections next year. All the things they have done, these political class, senators, honorable members, the presidency, since they came to power, is to plan to rig election next year. And we are saying no, we are ready for them. They cannot rig our votes. We are agitating for inclusive participation, and they must give us special seats to address historical discrimination of Nigerian women. Thank you.
You are here to protest. It is well within your rights. Between yesterday and today, you have been very civil. We are here to listen to you and to take back feedback. So, yes, issues around electoral integrity is as important to you as it is to us, right, in the National Assembly. We are here to listen to you and to take feedback and to let you know that the concerns that you have are being listened to. At this point in time, the Senate will meet later today, I believe, as they've announced, to have their plenary session in which they are going to pass their own votes and proceedings and approve it. It is only at that time that you even know the content of what it is that they have passed as their own provisions. But for us in the House of Representatives, we have also set up a conference committee that will sit together with the Senate, and together they will put heads together, and I believe that they will act in the best interest of Nigerians. So please let us give the benefit of the doubt to the National Assembly that we align very, very much with the aspirations of Nigerians for credible elections, and that you vote and your votes should count. That is a priority for us, and I assure you.
Benefit of doubt. This is going to 3 years.
No, sir.
Election is by February next year. You in the House of Reps, you did the right thing by passing that bill. And the Senate decided to be mischievous with that bill. And we expect those of you who are there to help Nigerians to put pressure on the Senate president for them to do the right thing. The version from your house is not what is in the Senate. They are removing the mandatory real-time transmission of results.
Exactly.
And this is February. Okay. The problem is time. Time is of essence to Nigerians.
Time is of essence, but you must also properly educate Nigerians about the parliamentary process. Okay. Where we are now, listen, please. Where we are now is that the Senate would pass and approve their votes and proceedings today, so that we can know the content of what it is that they passed.
Honorable, if please, not for this protest, the Senate president, he has, sir, with all due respect, sir, the Senate came back from holidays at the end of January. After sitting for about 3 days, the House and the Senate went on recess to resume on the 18th and on the 24th of February. So if not for the pressure that Nigerians are putting, so you people will not come back to come and do the right thing. So we are supposed to drag this thing to the end of the year.
We drag you people.
So I don't speak for the Senate, and I don't hold brief for the Senate. But I can tell you, no, please, can you listen? Because I've listened to you, and I came here to listen to you, because this is the people's house, is the people's parliament, and you have a right. You have a right. You have a right to protest. You have a right to engage, and we're here to listen to you. And I tell you that whatever it is that you say, I'm going to take as feedback. Now, where we are, and my duty my duty is also to educate you properly on where we are. Where we are at this stage, if you listen, I'll explain to you. Where we are is that the Senate is going to pass their votes and proceedings so that we know the content. And then the House of Representatives, together with the Senate, will sit down and harmonize and come out with a joint position. Give us the benefits of the doubt.
National Assembly that changed anthem for one day. If Tinubu, hold on. If Tinubu wants to borrow money today, it will clear under 30 minutes. If they want to change national anthem, it's one day. Why is electronic and electoral reform taking how many years? It is not to listen to us. It is to take action. We want action, not to listen. We are tired. Honorable.
We are tired. As much as we want action, Nigerians, the National Assembly, yes, the National Assembly also wants action, and that is why we're addressing this matter with all seriousness that it takes. Now listen. Let us. Principally, if you are listening to me, I came here principally to listen to you and to take feedback from you. A lot of civil society organizations were involved in the process to get us to this point. That shows that we are listening in National Assembly, and we are listening to you, and we are going to take feedback. But I want to encourage every one of us, please, it is helpful for us to keep our agitations and our advocacy civil and on point.
We have been civil. We are civil.
If you,
the people who are not being civil are the best in the Senate. We are civil.
That is what we are doing.
The people who are not civil,
we will continue to listen to you.
It is National Assembly that
Don't allow these agitations.
Pass the bill. 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 Pass the bill.
If you are going to take any feedback from today, it is that we heard you were protesting and we came to listen to you. We have listened to you and we are going to take feedback back to our leaders, and I believe that our leaders are also listening to you. But you must be aware that where we are and be properly, so don't allow your agitations to become an avenue for personal insults on leaders. It's not necessary.
The Senate have been insulting us. The National Assembly has been insulting us.
The House is going to work together with the Senate.
The spokesperson for the Senate. You are the spokesperson for the House. Where is the spokesperson for the Senate? Where is Senator Yemi Adaramodu? You speak for the House of Senate. Pass the bill! 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 Pass the bill!
Hold on. My final word to you is that
they civil when they rig election.
My final word to you is that the House and the Senate. My final word to you is that the point at which we are, my duty is to also educate. My duty is to also educate you on the fact that at this point we are going to have a joint House and Senate harmonization committee that are going to meet and compare provisions from both the House and the Senate. That is why I'm telling you that is the parliamentary process. And we will act in the best interest of Nigerians and pass a bill that is reflective of the desires for Nigerians for free and credible elections. Thank you.
Are you positively in support of the agitation of Nigerians today, saying that the electoral reform should be passed? Are you in support of Nigerians, or you are with the position of the Senate? Number one. Number two, Honorable, are you telling Nigerians today that you are positive that after this emergency sitting, that the Senate will do the needful of what Nigerians want for an electoral reform of election?
I want to add. Number three, it's simple. You said that you have listened to us and you are going to do something. Our question is when. You see this after today long. When are we going to do something about it? If we leave here today, when are we going to hear this
Nigerian people. This same honorable is the spokesperson for the House of Reps.
Yes.
Every time we protested to National Assembly, he comes here to address us. They listen to us, but the action is not taken. House of Reps took action, Senate did not take. Where is the spokesperson for the Senate, Senator Yemi Adaramodu? Why are the senators not talking to Nigerians? What exactly is the time limit for taking action? For how long will you listen to us? And for how long will we wait for you to take action? We are sick and tired of being sick and tired. We need this action now. Our vote must count.
Thank you. Now you've asked me very, very important questions. Number one, you asked about what I personally feel. Yes. And I'll tell you that I am part of the House of Representatives, right, that passed a version of the bill, right, which we passed. And a lot of what is in there is a reflection of, the thoughts and the aspirations of members of the House of Representatives. Now, the parliamentary process is one that works, of course, like and which you have to properly educate, all those that are with you to protest. The Senate, they also represent Nigerians. And they have listened to you as well. And today, they are going to pass the votes and proceedings so that we know all what we've had so far has been preemptive. Let us see what it is that the Senate has passed. And at this point in time, we are going to have a conference committee that is going to sit together. You are asking about timelines. We are very conscious of the timelines and its implications on the 2027 election. And we are going to ensure that this is speedily done, the House and the Senate, so that we pass a unified electoral bill that is reflective of the aspirations of all Nigerians for free and credible elections. That is the assurance that we want to give to you. Don't allow yourselves to be infiltrated by partisan interests. Don't allow yourselves to be infiltrated by those that want to take up and insult public officials for no reason. The National Assembly will pass the electoral bill in good time that would be reflective of the agitations of all Nigerians.
Let me add the mic. Excuse me. We are partisans.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. We are listening
Your job description does not include being here against protesters. The last time you killed innocent protesters who were reciting the national anthem. Today we are here again. If you like, you can use us for your practice shooting. Again. If you like, you can use us for your practice shooting. But know that every day Terrorists are calling you out. Terrorists are mocking you, and they are saying that they can't bullet for you. They were able to transmit that video electronically from the forest of Bushi. Where they were mocking. They are mocking you, TSOs. Your colleagues that you have buried, you are no better than they are. Your colleagues that you have buried, the IG of police has not come out to say a word about them. I don't know whether they even lower the flag. Let me tell you something. And if it happens to you today again, they will not do anything. So TSOs and the rest of you all here, when they call you and give you that orders, ask yourself, is it constitutional or unconstitutional? If it is unconstitutional, it is within yourself to borrow yourself sense and not use it. Yes. We are here. We stood here. We are waiting for the lawmakers that we sent to Abuja to pass the bill the way it should be passed. All citizens are asking for is electronic transmission real time. I do not see any reasons why soldiers that should be in Kwara defending the people that have gotten threatening them.
I don't think we are at the stage of optimism. Yes. We are here to force them to pass the law. To pass the it's not even a new law.
At all.
It's something that existed already that we are even complaining is inadequate for transparent elections.
Exactly.
The reason they are doing this is to ensure that they will not be able to lose the election which they are bound to lose.
Exactly.
I am surprised that the political party that already claimed that it has 31 governors is afraid of transmission.
What are they afraid of?
Yes.
They said more are still coming.
But what we have told them is that you might have had 31 governors, but we have 200 million Nigerians.
Over 200.
And if you deduct 31 from 2 million, you can't even count it.
At all. It's still 200 million.
So they know that they have reached the end of their game.
Exactly.
Deceiving Nigerians, bringing about poverty, the highest level of insecurity in the history of this country. People are getting killed on a daily basis. Nigerians can't even wait till 2027, if you ask me.
It's too long, actually.
Yes.
We'll try.
And another rumor we are hearing is that they even want to do election in November.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, that's the latest rumor we are hearing.
Oh.
So that
they won't move and go for.
So that before you can prepare, they have already. Yes. But let them even do the election today, they will lose.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the truth. Yes, we know all their games. And like I keep telling all of you, prepare to see the end of this political class.
Exactly. Prepared, we are.
Nobody can reform them. Because some of the people who voted for the removal of this particular section of the Electoral Act, they were people who were with you deceptively in 2022 and 2023.
Yes.
The moment they entered into that evil chamber,
they switched.
They forget you, and that is why we must keep bonding together. We are doing this, and when you see us, it's not for the sake of protest alone that I'm here. Mm-hmm. We are here to prepare for the nearest future. Because we have to shut this country down. There's no question about it. And you know I don't lie about it. I don't lie about my position. I don't believe that elections by themselves can resolve Nigeria's problem.
At all.
It has to be an electoral revolution.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or it has to be a revolution that brings about an election. You know, when they wanted to come to power in 2012, they relied on the action of 2012. Occupy Nigeria.
Exactly.
When there was a need for change in 2022, 2023, there was NSAS. We are due for a combination of 22.0 right now. Because even the conditions that we are in now are even worse.
It's worse
than led us in 2012 and NSAS.
So Senate has squandered the goodwill and the trust of the Nigerian people. So any assurances coming from anybody from the Senate cannot be accepted. The only thing we can accept is when we will have the real-time e-transmission of results passed in the vote of proceedings of the Senate and the same transmitted to the President and signed into law. We're even not sure that even if that is passed in the Senate, it will survive the political bandits that used to lay ambush between the National Assembly and the Villa to ambush legislation, mutilate it, and change the content. So this is just the first hurdle of the struggle. We are only just giving warning sign here. Yes, we will still come out again to ensure that these bandits are flushed out. Otherwise, even if the bill, the vote of proceeding is passed because they are scared that the Nigerian people have given them warning shots, these bandits will still come out, and the bandits are very notorious. They've done it with the tax reform bill. They will still do it again. And so Nigerian people have just come to serve warning notice to the occupants of the National Assembly that the landlords are here. If they can't do that job, we flush them out. This is not the first time. It will, the e-transmission of result will guarantee at least 80% of transparency. Yes. It's going to give us 80%. It's not going to give us the ultimate, but 80%. And it is this 80% that will give us credible election that will produce good leaders. And so let me sound this warning. Those who are going about telling us that Tinubu is a great strategist and so the election is concluded, they are just daydreaming. They are just wasting their time. If Tinubu is a great tactician, a great strategist, let's see it transform into policies. When we see good policies, when we see Nigerians living better, we know that we have a great strategist occupying the villa. This is a person who cannot manage the economy. He is only known for globe-trotting. And then you are telling us that, oh, there's a great tactician. That there's none. Nigerians have been killed. 4 or 5 days ago, a complete community was wiped up. Where is the strategy? Therefore, I think we should not be deceived. And APC should take this warning seriously, because we are not going to allow them to get away with it again.
Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Revolution!